listen to a young girl who was saying that the Nigerian community here is totally very angry. Thank you very much for listening to your blessing from our government.
Was the Ijaw country of the Niger Delta of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He went to several schools. His major academic emphasis was at Government College, New Delhi.
Go gather, destroy their food. Make security camp and that other camp, second camp. You don't compensate everybody.
In its degeneration sometimes. Today I hope we can be in the style of J.C. Clark, a poet and writer, and we shall also be very interested in his point Akmo dancer.
There's someone that needs to be exploited. Some lives are meaningful, some are empty. Lives that are meaningful, with too much meaning and riches to offer humankind. After some of these earthly adventures and more, one can still find footprints of these great lives on the pavements of our contemporary lives.
Good evening, you're welcome to the program Green Planet.
And this is another goat at the African Center for Community and Development. This is our season of harvest. It is about to bring forth a young one, and she's very restless, and her labor pains have begun. We started early this morning, and we are sure to have a young goat. Yeah. If you carefully watch from her rear, you will see that she has started to push out. So she is having a bit of grass while she tries to waste some time to be fully prepared for the arduous task. And you see, she's on her way to childbirth. Understanding the biology of goats is also very essential to the farmers, as it helps them to plan for the new child, for the new goat to come. It is now lying sideways in a typical posture of pushing for pregnant goats in the case of delivery. So we must say the pushing has advanced, and it's likely that soon we'll be expecting the pop out. And these are the first days of life of the first hour actually of life of this little goat at the African Center for Community and Development, and it's trying to learn how to suckle from its mother, and it's a success story again. We've now harvested some fodder crops that we are supposed to feed the mother, since we can no longer carry her out for feeding. And you can see from her rear that the placenta is still coming out, and it's just a few minutes after delivery. And we are hoping that such species here at the African Center for Community and Development will be valorized, as this goat species is that which is very resilient to climatic fallouts, and therefore good for farmers who want to keep it. Above is maize that we have harvested at the African Center for Community and Development in our Green Cradle Project, and we are now trying to dry the maize so that we can use it both as fodder as well as to outreach to some farmers for planting we shall be giving them some planting bags of this maize that we have harvested in order that we can vulgarize the species, the organic species that sits in society, and hence achieve food security in Cameroon and Sub-Saharan Africa in our own little way. So Valentine, here who works at the African Center for Community and Development, what is your impression about this success story of us having a new goat at the center?
Well, me, as you know, as everyone knows, I'm very happy. You know, to have a goat and of the same species, that is very rare. It's one of the dreams we are having here at the Africa Center, and as we have had this one now, it made me to be very happy.
And we are surrounded with maize and so on that we have harvested at the African Center for Community and Development's Green Cradle Project. And what feelings do you have that we are sure to have food for goats and rabbits, and even give farmers some seeds for planting?
All of these were harvested in our Green Cradle Project. With this, we are rest assured that we'll have food for a long period of time for our goats, our rabbit, our pig, and to also give some to workers, to women, for us as seedlings that they use to plant.
Much maize. And this is a form of traditional drying at the African Center for Community and Development. Replicating traditional African knowledge systems is vital as they have been tested for millennia. The first milk. Thank you very much for watching our new goat and our maize story at the African Center for Community and Development, and we wish that such development and agricultural practices are replicated across Africa and the developing world, and even the developed world, so that we can have food security and we can bring back something on the table. Thank you for watching. It has been Arrey Ivo for People, Places and Events.
Thank you very much. And you just listen to a young girl who was saying that the Nigerian community here is totally very angry. Thank you very much for listening from our
This was the Ijo country of the Niger Delta of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He went to several schools to make your academic genesis was at government college to Delhi. And
Go gather, destroy their food. With the camp and that other camp, some more camp. You know, compensate everybody.
generation sometimes. Today our folk can be in the style of JP Clark, a poet and writer, and we shall also be very interested in his point Akmo dancing.
It's something that needs to be exploited. Some lives are meaningful, some are empty. Lives that are meaningful, with too much meaning and riches to offer humankind. Long after some of these earthly adventures and no more, one can still find footprints of these great lives on the pavements of our contemporary life.
Good evening, you're welcome to the program Green Planet.